confirming off that, which is wild. Obstacle for the hit, cashing out to the super to the reset. I don't think he's gonna kill, but it's gonna do a decent amount of damage. Yo, run up command grab. Yo, we went swinging hella hard with that level 3, but nobody jumped too far away for the confirm though. Out here with the second week of the King's Cup, and I'm looking forward to it. We got a couple matches. We got at least 4 going on 5 matches tonight. Actually, did he get in? Okay, bet. Let's go updating on my PC. Okay, all right, give me 1 moment. But everybody can hear me okay? Go ahead and give 0 comms roll. Sorry about this. All right, so go ahead. We do have our first match on deck, which is going to be OG Cornflakes versus Tricky. Let me go ahead and give them the start while Zero gets ready on his comms. What's good? Can you hear me?
Hello, can you hear me?
I can hear you, loud and clear.
Hello, hold up. Give me a second, because I cannot hear you.
Okay. All right, while we wait for that, I'm gonna go ahead and get this is the current leaderboard as of right now, as you can see.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yep, I can hear you. We got Rave-Kun coming in first place right now, followed by River in second, Vicky Viper in third, and Reina in fourth. What you say? My bad.
Can you hear me? But I'm checking my audio real quick.
Okay.
To see what is up. Can you hear me?
Yep, I can hear you. Yep.
All right, there we go. Now I can hear you. All right, boys. What is going on, everybody? It is I, Zero. I hope you've missed me, because I have, in fact, missed you a lot. What is going on? What's up, King? As always, you're awesome for hosting this tournament, now turned league, which is also awesome. So I'm excited to see what players have had. I haven't been able to watch a lot of Iron Saga. I've watched a little bit of Evo Japan, but at the same time, I've been stressed out with a lot of tests and stuff.
Oh man!
But I'm excited. All right, we got OG Cornflakes versus Tricky. OG Cornflakes, we all know him, we all love him. Mephisto 1 player. He's done some pretty good combos. We've also seen our boy over here. It was Tricky. I don't remember if Tricky played bossborot before. It might have been me, but I don't think he played bossborot before. But he's doing pretty well even with A1. A little bit more of a joke character, using pretty nice roll cancels right there. This is not King of Fighters. All right, nice combo over there. In the corner you go. EX Lariat out of the corner, gets spin out, but is chill with the knockdown. All right, DP from Tricky. All right, a little bit of neutral, but quickly broken by OG Cornflakes, going in, getting his first pepperoni on the pizza right there.
Round 2.
All right, moving on to round 2. Quickly, OG Cornflakes just starts it out with his, buster. But Tricky retaliating with a combo right there. Tried to anti-air, but failed. Just trying to abuse his buttons. The roll cancel to make himself safe. All right, nicely caught. All right, oof, gets caught by the low from OG Cornflakes and tries to bait out the DP, but basically does anyways. All right, super. A little bit of EX over there. Both using E-reversal to get themselves off of each other. All right, Tricky got his first pepperoni on the pizza and very solid at that. Oh, very nice. Tricky making himself safe. A lot of chip damage right now. He hasn't been able to cash it out, but at any moment that could just come into play. All right, EXDP gets caught out, basically. I feel like if they were ever to buff bossborot A1, it would be that. Like, don't make it so one DP spins you out of control, because that does hurt the character a little. One of his defensive mechanics being tied to, being busy. All right, and that super cash out from OG Cornflakes is very nice right there. Just gets him the set right. I think this is a 1-2, right, King?
No, so all matches tonight are 1 to 5.
Oh, wow. 1 to 5. Even, all right, we got to see a lot more of these players. So Tricky has no pressure right now. Well, a little bit of pressure, but, he still has a chance. This isn't, one-sided right now. OG Cornflakes has to do the best out of this lead, though. 1 to 5. If you know a good saying from MK Leo back in his prime of Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, right? It was that no one can beat me on a 1 to 5. Not even a 4 to 0. And I was like, what is going on with this confidence? And you want to know what? I think he never lost a 1 to 5. So, Tricky could be one of those guys. We shall see. So OG Cornflakes has to do the best out of his lead. You never know. Just, ooh, baits out the DP. That could have been bad, but no punish from Tricky. Ooh, DP again. Lots of DP from OG Cornflakes. Has to chill a little bit on that. That can be read very easily, and on a character like Mephisto, it can be dangerous. He blows up very easily. He's 900 HP only. That's 100 less HP than bossborot. 101, may I say. But Tricky, regardless, gets caught and is now down 1 round in the second set right here. Has to space out, I think, a little bit more his buttons. He has a lot more privilege in terms of spacing of his buttons, and he isn't utilizing it. I think that's one of the main problems. Tricky just has to find the space to be able to punish, and Mephisto can't, But right now, Tricky doing a good job of just, trying to get in, doing a little bit of chip damage, which I'm liking, honestly. Just letting OG Cornflakes makes his own mistakes. And I think that's pretty solid. If it wasn't for the fact that, he's getting caught like this. This is the bad thing. See, getting caught with a crush counter, not oh my god. Wrong game. No, this is not Street Fighter 5. But like getting caught with the flash. I cannot remember the name right now for the life of me. I'm so sorry.
Flash counter.
Yeah, the flash counter. There we go. Like getting caught with that in this game is devastating because it gives every character basically a 300 or 400 damage round, which is definitely insane. And good players will make the most out of it. We've seen Mr. Chubby just cash out entire rounds off of one flash counter. So you gotta be careful about those. Tricky trying to find his way in after that round 2 loss. This is kind of tough. All right. Tricky trying to find a way in. OG Cornflakes just responded with a lot of passive nature right now. Tricky finds a way in with a cross up on the other side. Very nice combo right there. 200, 300-ish damage combo. Very nice. bossborot, I like a lot of bossborot A1 combos. It just sucks that defensively this character can be very finicky because of the rollout, and that his offensive mechanics and defense mechanics are tied to his main weakness, which is just crazy to me. But going back to match, honestly, Tricky doing the best out of his character. I love the use of lows right here.
Round 2. Engage.
Hey, Mr. Chuppy won with bossborot last Sunday.
Yeah, I saw it. I was so excited. I didn't get to congratulate him like I usually do, but that was exciting to watch. Oh my god. Oh my god, what the hell? Flash counter from there? Look at that 300 damage combo right there. So much damage coming in. OG Cornflakes just knows how to cash out the damage very quickly, and I think that's one of his main strengths as a player. Just gotta chill on the reaction sometimes. Sometimes he tends to just, you know, try to fish out the reactions a little bit too much, and instead of letting the players make the mistakes themselves, just try to force it out a little too much. But overall, very solid gameplay from both players. Tricky, you know, trying his best, to be honest. I see it. Oh, flash right there. That's tough. Look at the health dwindle. 200, 300 damage? I couldn't see very well. Catches the toes, though. Oof. DP gets caught. See what I mean? See, this is what I mean. He was fishing a little too much for the reaction. I cost him a little bit. Didn't get the punish. Right there is what you needed to do, but gets caught by the desperation super. All right, and very well done by OG Cornflakes right there. First of 5, so 2 sets missing, right? For OG Cornflakes to win, right?
Yeah, two more wins and he takes it.
All right, OG Cornflakes can't let it get sloppy here. This is not one of those games. You have to be at your best performance. Those game 5s can be taxing, but if you don't take them, you might just end up losing the entire round, you know. Gets the grab, very nice. Gets a side switch, a little bit closer to combo, and backdashes away from the grab. Misses the OTG, though. Doesn't get a full combo conversion, and that cost him. Look at that. Lots of HP gone from OG Cornflakes. This is what I mean. You got to be at tip-top shape at all times. You can't just be slopping around the rest of the match, but catches him with the, I think that was the desperation super. This should cash out the match right here. 1 HP. Never mind. It was 1 HP, boys. All right. OG Tricky had one more chance, but that 1 HP was a tough. OG Cornflakes cashes out his first pepperoni on the pizza for 4th set. All right. Both players searching for a way in. Finally, OG Cornflakes breaks the neutral game. Is put into the corner, but doesn't matter. Catches with a low. Backdashes. Was trying to bait out a reaction there, but the DP from bossborot catches him. Decent damage in the mid-screen. E reversal right there. Very nice combo again. Just going side to side. That's been OG Cornflakes' plan for a lot of the matches. It's been working, so I can't, you know, you can't diss him. Like, just going side to side, getting those cross-ups, getting in, and it's been working perfectly. So you gotta watch out for those cross-ups, those empty jump lows. Those are the things that OG Cornflakes thrives off, and Tricky has to find a way around them if he wants to get those matches in. And right there, he got the flash counter, blocks the DP, EXDP right there. Goes in, flash counter again. Oh, see, that's so much damage right there. Doesn't quite fully cash it out. I think he could have cashed out way more damage right there. All right, OG Cornflakes in a tough spot, but both players are, you know, trying to find a way in. Tricky break boost to try and gain the advantage, but Cornflakes finds a way in with his grab. He overheaded, it missed. I think he tried to mid, it missed. He just went in and grabbed, it worked. Very nicely done. Tricky trying to find a way in. Cornflakes has to watch out. Step kick right there. Reminds me a lot of Mitsuru from Persona 4 Arena if you've ever played that game. But the Mitsuru step kick, very infamous if you know what I mean. All right, Cornflakes trying to find a way in, gets caught by the EX move from bossborot right there. Tricky is trying his best, but OG Cornflakes is trying to find ways in, is doing it. Good damage right there. All right. Tricky just trying to survive in the corner. Dashes at the wrong time. You couldn't do that, but and OG Cornflakes catches a 5-0, you know, going undefeated, not dropping a single set for this, you know, for this King's Cup match. Very well done by OG Cornflakes. I don't know how the system works yet. I have to get acquainted with it, but this should earn him a few points right here.
So the way it works is, so you get points no matter what. So you get 1 point for playing the set, and then you get additional point for winning the set. And then you get 0.5 for each game you win in that set. So he leaves out with 4.5 points for this.
Very nice. That puts him at a decent numerical advantage, I guess. But regardless, very well played by both players. Tricky was trying to find a way in, and I saw a lot of glimpses of, you know, a good player trying to just find his way into his opponent. And I like that very much. He never gave up. I like that. There we go. In the meanwhile, I'm going to get some water because I haven't drank water in the past 7 hours, and I just realized.
Goddamn. All right. I'm getting the next match queued up, so go ahead and get your go hydrate, my friend.
Yeah, stay hydrated or dehydrated, my boys. Don't be like me. Trust me. Alright, my boys. I am now back fully hydrated. Oh my god. Alright, never do that, guys. Remember, always drink your water. But yeah, that OG Cornflakes just been performing very solidly. I like how, you know, I like how OG Cornflakes plays. I just think I think he needs to, you know, get those reactions right, and I think that will elevate his level way more than you would think, because when you're at top level, right, what ends up happening is those little adaptations are exactly what starts shaping up your game. I think the first thing I think of, right, is how Daigo's Umeshoryu, you know, it sounds very dumb because it's just, you know, on reaction DP. His Umeshoryus are always on point because, you know, he reads the game a lot. And it's that type of adaptation that, you know, it is required at that top level. But regardless, it's Lupin X versus Djinn. Hold up. I'm 100% sure Lupin X did not play greatmazinger. Hold up.
Yeah, he's been playing greatmazinger as of lately.
All right, then playing a top tier, my boy. Greatmazinger, great character. Wushuang, also a great character. Both characters need a very decent pilot to, you know, be effective. And you're seeing Wushuang with those grabs. I love Wushuang's grab. He just feels like Hulk in MVC3. I just love it so much. Armor move from greatmazinger. You know, those armor frames from greatmazinger can be devastating. Djinn finds a way in that quickly. Wow, Djinn just doing quick work of Lupin X right there. Greatmazinger is kind of a low damage character sometimes, but once he converts into super, you know, that's when it gets big. And I also love the use of shells right here. Sometimes they're zoning, sometimes they disengage, sometimes you fake the engagement and just get a shell in. It's always so cool to see. how, you know, wushuang players can adapt, and Djinn is doing very well. Lupin X break boost right here. Doesn't go into Thunder Break. Oh my god, very nice. The scary thing about greatmazinger, right? At least one of the scary things is how much bar he builds. He's kind of like Visago, where like you look at Visago and you never expect him to build this much bar. Misses right there the kicks, no punish from Djinn right there. Goes into into the scrambler super. Not enough HP, but it will come back. Remember, it's like a boomerang. Very nice. Lupin X goes 1-1 in the first set. Djinn has to find a way in. Higher HP character, but at the same time, he is way bigger. Has to find the combos to lower his HP as much as possible, and he's doing it. Already, I think that was a 300 to 400-ish damage combo. So, look at that. Very nice damage. Shell right there, setting up the shell. Zoning out greatmazinger. Lupin X trying to find a way in. It goes for the low that time. Very nice mix-up. That's what you need to do. Just find your way in slowly but surely. But Djinn cashes out that first set, getting that advantage early on. Again, in a best of 5. You might think that getting the advantage in a first to 2 is more important, but in my opinion, the longer the sets are, the quicker you have to get the advantage, because the much longer you're gonna need to play to get those sets back, you know. And the mental stack starts wearing you down. So in my opinion, it's way more important to get those sets in quickly at those, you know, longer games. All right, Djinn doing good damage, but Lupin X does not get left behind. Gets caught though from the big hitbox from wushuang, but that flash counter could have netted some good damage. Doesn't quite get it entirely, but that overhead catches Djinn lacking, cashing out his first pepperoni on the pizza. Djinn has to find a way in. Remember, guys, wushuang, mid-range characters. Not exactly Z Broly, but he does remind me a little bit of Z Broly. I don't know why. Maybe it's the Oonga Boonga playstyle. All right, good damage. Grab! Oh my god, I love the impact feel on that. That just smacked down the screen shake from it. It feels so awesome. Lupin X at low HP from the start of this round. All right, but quickly trying to equalize the HP values. Look at that break boost to cash out. All right, it'll come back. Remember, guys, it'll come back. Grab. This will be full combo. Anti-air, boom! Into the air grab, bro. That air grab, I love greatmazinger's air grab. Just feels like I'm watching a WWE game. Break boost from Djinn, cashes out. That's it. That's his first pepperoni on the pizza. 1-1 for the second bet. Goes down to the third round. Lupin X trying to tie out the game. Djinn making it very hard right now. Just, you know, doing his best at, you know, just equalizing matchup. I'm Lupin X not scared to zone. I'm loving it. Throwing out the you know, the rocket fist to, you know, wushuang doesn't deal very well with the zoners, as you might think, because the shells are limited, and that's one of your main combo resources. It's very hard. Look at the damage piling up already. Lupin X in the corner you go. Djinn finds a way in. Great cash out combo. We've seen this combo quite a bit during the match. On reaction, Desperation Super takes him all the way to the corner, and that's part of why this super is so good. Look how much it extends your pressure. It's so insane. But Lupin X is getting caught a little too much on the jump in. Has to fix that, and that costs him another set. Already that advantage is starting to pile up. This is what I'm telling you. You have to get advantage early on. All right, Djinn gets caught by the knee. Flash counter from Lupin X doesn't go into that much damage, but still very solid. That is not plus on block, if I'm not mistaken. So yeah, Djinn just catches him. Grab! Holy! This is not Street Fighter 6, bro. Chill with the grabs. Oh my god, I'm loving it so much though. No full combo from it. Flash counter. This could be bad. Doesn't lead into a full combo. Lupin X does have to optimize his combos a little bit, in my opinion, but still very well done regardless. Scrambler super right there. Sets up, sets up. No grab, no grab. Simple pressure extension. Very nice. Low, low, low.
Player 1 wins. Round 2.
And here goes. Lupin X getting that advantage early on in the round, but Djinn equalizing it by lowering his HP by a great deal, sending him to the corner. Grab, low, overhead. I think that is an overhead. Oh, and the back jump from it. Holy chill, that was nasty. Shell sets up the shell. Very nice shell arcs right there. Gets caught by the medium though. Wasn't blocking or was trying to jab maybe. Great scrambler right there. Very nice. Grab. Oof, and this will be a nasty combo in the corner. This will cost Djinn X, and look at that. Lupin X comes back with only 3 HP remaining. What is going on? Lupin X knows he has to get his sets in quickly. He can't get left behind. So, you know, he cashes out that set from Ruin right there. I'm loving it. Djinn also has to find a way to connect his combos a little bit more consistently. Sometimes he presses buttons a little bit too randomly that don't lead into much. And that's fine in neutral, but when you're having the advantage, you just have to make sure the things that connect offer you, you know, advantage and maybe just, you know, a combo into Thunder Break. Thunder Break! Oh my god, I love just seeing how much the HP goes down from Thunder Break. Tries to read the jump. Doesn't quite get it. Oh my god. Into the Desperation Super. Almost out. Oh wait, but the...
Wow, that hitbox towers high.
Yeah, hold up. I did not realize that hitbox was that big. What the hell? Was like Desperation Super shouldn't reach, but it did. Wow. Djinn X coming back from nothing. Level 3 super cash out right here from Djinn. Just, you know, on reaction, level 3 super. I'm not taking none of that. Thunder Break. He doesn't have sword setup, so this shouldn't hit. Wait. I'm so confused. This has been such a confusing game hitbox-wise. I don't think that should have hit, but what the hell? Both players just pulling hitboxes out of their ass, I guess. Djinn X trying to find a way in. Shell to extend his pressure and get some damage in. Doesn't quite get the shell in for the pressure right there. That should be a cash out from Lupin X, that's right. Look at that. 1-1 on the fourth set right here. Djinn looking to extend his lead. Lead, and Lupin X trying to lower it, you know, just trying to tie it up. And maybe that motivation is exactly what he needed. Oh, low into the knee. Right there you go. Level 3 super cash out. How did he get barred that quick? I'm so surprised. I think this game is sometimes I'm just like, yeah, he definitely can't kill. Oh, and then all of a sudden they have like so much bar to deal with. All right, Djinn. Oh, right there. Shell extension. Tried to reload a shell and he did, but like that wasn't it.
Player 1 wins. Round 1. Engage.
Stay there. I think we might have lost 0, so I'm gonna go ahead and take over so we get him back. Oh, nice jump in. Lupin's actually been doing pretty good. Took the first 2 L's, but actually able to tie it back up, and we got the throw loops in. Oh no! Djinn final response, nice confirm. Going into the sweep, right into the Desperation Super, good chunk of damage. Oh, wins the outer air battle, gets the grab. Oh, overhead. Oh, no, he checks him with the flying knee into the super. That should be round. It is.
Player 1 wins. Round 2. Engage.
Let's see how Djinn can respond. Nice. Go ahead and burns the meter for the confirm. Goes for the reset into the grab. Oh, he stopped blocking at the last second. Oh, nice adder air. Oh, goes for the swing, but that is, I was going to say, that is the safe version, but it doesn't matter. Lupin does not care. Oh, drops the combo, though. Oh, nice blocks. Nice checking with the 2A. Oh, drops the combo. Good tech, though. Nice slowly with the blocking. Oh, gets the flash counter. Can't get off this. Going right into the super. With this kill? Does not. About even on health goals. Wake up desperation. But he didn't. He forgot about the follow-up missile. Like that, Lupin X takes the lead. Going up 3-2 right now.
Round 1. Engage.
All right, there we go.
but
Flash
back.
Thank you. Lupin X. Wait, I didn't even see that right there. All right, armored knee. Flash counter. This will be, again, big. Never mind. But into the corner. Lupin X, again, a little bit of optimization is in need to get the most out of his combos. Djinn right there. Very damaging combo into the corner. Sets up Shell. Super close to winning, and right there, Shell just hits him in midair. Nothing he could do. Lupin X can't drop the advantage right now. This is the first time he's been in advantage all game. He has to find a way to maintain it. Catches Lupin X jumping with the, you know, the spinning medium, I guess. That's what I usually call it. Oh, but gets caught in the zoning. Very nice. And one of the good things about, you know, about greatmazinger is that he can throw multiple projectiles on screen, which is kind of crazy because it sets up so much pressure. All right, but Lupin X now on the damaging side of things. All right, gets back. Thunder Break cancel. This will be good damage, maybe 400-ish conversion. Look at that. The HP just going down. Oh, and the side switch cross up, you know. And that's it. Djinn gets his third set in. Now they're tied again. Lupin X has to extend that lead. Djinn looking to get a lead himself again. He was in the lead. Oh, but armored knee. Right, gets hit with the uppercut. Gotta watch out for that greatmazinger uppercut. One of the best anti-airs and just best tools in general. Gets caught clicking a button. Look at that, the patience. Lupin X has decided he was gonna be patient, and now he goes unga bunga. What was that interaction? Hold up. I did not see what happened, but a perfect from Lupin X. Surprising, right? This, you know, late into the match, a perfect from Lupin X. Very well done. Just showed a lot of patience and restraint in that match. Just knew when to go unga bunga and when to just, you know, stand his ground and catch the anti-air. A little bit funny from Djinn right there. Just, oh, you're trying to approach shotgun. You're trying to approach shotgun. You're not approaching me. All right, Djinn trying to get a bit of a life lead right here. Doesn't quite work. Flash counter, but doesn't amount to anything. Lupin X right there. Flash counter from Lupin X. No full combo extension right there. Armored knee into the corner. Trying to show patience. Doesn't quite catch the anti-armored knee to get back into the corner. Overhead, medium. No sword extension to maybe, you know, increase the pressure. All right, corner, and the grab does clean out the set. Now 4-3. Djinn, dangerous game right now. This is set point. This is match point for Lupin X. If he wins this match, he wins it. He wins the entire thing. All right, very nice combo. Lupin X trying to close things out. Meaty uppercut. Has the zone here, in my opinion, but goes in with armored knee. Gets caught by Djinn. Low, check the toes into the EX. No stomp, but gets grabbed into the corner. He goes now. And Lupin X has been using that expertly of just using the overhead and then going for the grab. Very well done. And that Thunder Break should cash out the match, and that's what I'm talking about. One round to go to cash out the full set and go 5-3 against Djinn. Djinn looking to just get back in there and go for and even things out to get the full set. Both players trying to zone. Lupin X just stands right there mid-scan. I don't know if you saw. He just kind of stood there for like a second and then went back right back into it. Very nice. This should be under break combo extension right there. That's what I'm talking about. This should put him around 100 HP. But Djinn strikes back. Dangerous game right here. Break boost. Boom. Shotgun. And the knee into the desperation. Super should catch out the set. Lupin X goes 5-3 against Djinn. Very well done. Just utilizing a lot of tools. He was lagging behind a bit at the start of those early rounds, but picked up the pace by the third set and came back fully. Very well done. I can't say that wasn't well played. That was very well done from both players. I was loving being wushuang, lesser utilized character, and I love him so much.
For the men mind games, Lupin.
Yes, truly.
All right, so next up we're gonna have Reina coming in, running against Lupin.
Reina?
Yeah.
I'm trying to remember the Reina
Nero.
played. Hold up. Nero A1, right? It was A1.
Yeah. No, A2.
He's A2. A2's the wait. Which one's the one? Which one's the one with Zawarudo?
A2, I believe.
Okay, yeah, no, okay. I was thinking of A2. Sorry, it was A2. Hold up, yeah. I was thinking of A2. I was like the little bots, the little helper bots. All right. So Reina against who? I'm so sorry.
Against Lupin. So they in the same pool. So they playing the match tonight and they're getting ready to start.
All right. Well, Karimas. All right. All right, we got Lupin X back-to-back matches. This is tough on the mental side. Even if it's not the same person, gets armored knee against the bot. Reina has to get the blue bot out to get the recharge going. Lupin X has to take advantage of the time where Nero doesn't have access to the bots, because while their main weakness is the fact that they go on cooldown, their effects are very strong. EX BP from Lupin X. Reina finding a way in, gets the first round.
Player 2 wins.
Sits on the throne like a boss. Reina just has to find her way in. All right, the beam to start the round. Kamehameha from Dragon Ball Z Fighters, if you know what I mean. Giga Dream Break. That's what I hear every time I see a super. Just Gurren Lagann all over again. Just Simon right here. All right, goes for the double overhead. Low, check the toes. This could cash out the match right here. Doesn't go for the full combo. Gets a perfect regardless. Very well done. Reina taking advantage of the mental stack. Lupin X is suffering right now from the last match. Just trying to go in Unga Boonga. Getting the drills. Remember, Nero doesn't have the best tools against Zoner. Remember, she isn't quite a zoner herself. She just has zoning style tools. EXDP. Oof. Double overhead. Blocks it. Lupin X in the driver's seat right now. Great scrambler right here. Has to watch out for mix-up. Zawarudo blocks it. Goes for break boost. That is Reina's mix-up. We've seen it before. You have to block. You just have to mash on the break boost. The question is, when do you mash? That's the thing. All right. blocks the double overhead. Very well done from Lupin, just blocking those double overheads left and right. I'm loving it. Lupin X executing some very nice defense. E-reversal from Reina to get Lupin off of him. Armor knee doesn't stop that. Holy, Reina cashes out her first set. Her first round, sorry, of the set. Reina going in Unga Bunga again. Sets up red bot. That red bot hitbox is super nice. I always love using that red bot to just, you know, get that double hit. A lot of people don't expect the gap, and you can get some really nasty mix-ups in between. You can even grab in between if you didn't know. And the anti-air flash counter will close out the second set. Very nice. Reina's gotten 2 perfects in a row. Very nice. All right, and the anti-air from the red bot doesn't quite get it, though. The full combo extension goes for the grab. Check the side switch. And the anti-air right there. If Lupin isn't careful, this could be another perfect. And the overhead catches Lupin X lacking. Sets up red bot. E-reversal, get it. Get off of me. I want that perfect and that double overhead. Reina just getting perfect left and right. Lupin X does not know what to do. Blue bot for the beam. Oh, gets grabbed into the corner. You go. Lupin X puts himself in the corner again. But the overhead from Nero. Reina in the driver's seat for the most part of these sets. E-reversal from Lupin, get off me. Combo. Those nasty Nero aerial combos, just so much damage and can lead into very devastating stuff. And right here, you're gonna see the damage start to stack up. Look at that. Almost a 5 damage conversion. EXDP from Lupin X trying to find a way out of this situation. Grab leaves him at 1 HP. And the low just cashes out the set. 3-0. This is a tough lead to come back from. But Lupin X could do it. We're seeing how it goes. Reina in the driver's seat. Lupin X has to find a way to be an advantage. But Reina just getting those consistent nice combos in the corner. Being able to drive Lupin X to the corner a lot. And that's what's been getting him hit a lot. Red bot right there. See that double hit from the red bot is what catches a lot of people off guard. And Lupin X suffering the consequences. All right, Reina doesn't get the full optimized combo from the red beam. Lets Lupin X get a little bit of advantage, but quickly evening it out. Giga Drill Breaker. Should be good damage. This Nero super are kind of blessed. If I'm not mistaken, Nero A1's super, the beam one, actually doesn't have scaling. So there's a combo that I think almost TOD is low HP. It's like off by like 100 HP or something. It's insane. So, you know, Nero's supers are very good. And right now, Reina getting that 4th set. At set point right here, Lupin X has to come back. Low, check the toes. Into the corner you go. Blue bot. Grab. No bots in sight. But Reina says she doesn't need him. Alright, combo from Lupin X to get an advantage. E-reversal sets up. Red bot. Double overhead. Look at the damage. Just piled up. Right now, Reina is at game point. That's, you know, at match point. Lupin X, this is the time. Will you crack, or will, you know, the pressure make you into a diamond? We gotta find out. Reina just consistently getting in. EXDP trying to get himself out of the precarious situation. scrambler super. Is it safe? I think it is safe, but Reina mashes out, and this is the game. Giga Adrir break. Reina showing the power of the Pope.
Player 2 wins.
Very well done by Reina. Lupin X couldn't get even one set. That was tough to watch. Reina just over here playing her minds out. Very well done. And that gets her 4.5 points, right?
Yep, that's right.
All right. See, I'm learning this. You need a strong conviction to win. You lack the necessary confidence. The trash talk is real from the characters in the game. Holy.
If only it was the first and 6, then I would have lost the damn. Lupin with the side, like, shots at himself.
Yeah. Super Lupin X. I love that. I would have lost again, but my boy, you did well. I saw lots of glimpses of you trying to get out. You know, those combos were on point for the most part. Just couldn't find your right footing. All right, so who's next? Who we got now?
So the final match of the night is going to be Periwinkle versus Rave-Kun. Rave-Kun actually currently was actually pretty. I think I got to check and see. But I think last time I looked at it, they was either number 1 or number 2. There's been a lot of matches been played tonight, so I've been like slowly updating the leaderboard as we go. You kind of can see it scroll down on the bottom with the ticker.
Yeah. The thing about Periwinkle, right? I hear that name. There's an ad. I don't remember what ad it was from, but I remember it so well because I joked about it with my mom. It's like there's this woman looking at a bunch of shoes, and she's like trying to find the shoes for the day. She has like a whole, closet full of shoes, and she's like, wait, I don't have periwinkles. I need periwinkles. And I don't know why, but I remember that ad so well. And the moment you said periwinkles, I'm like, wait a minute. Holy, but we shall see Great Plume versus Periwinkle. I've seen Great Plume play before, but I have never seen Periwinkle play. All right.
Yeah, that's the current leaderboard with the pools to the right of it. I'm getting the other match queued up right now, so we're about to get that one started.
All right, looking at the leaderboards. Mr. Chubby up in 9th. Very tough stuff from such a good players. We got Rave-Kun up at top. River, good Qinglong player. We all know and love him. ogcornflakes with Mephisto dominating. Vicky Viper, Qinglong 1 player. We've seen the Violent Viper. I love seeing her play. It's just so awesome. That's why we call her the Violent Viper. Just pure Akuma style violence. And Oonga Boonga this. All right, we got Djinn over in 15. We just saw him play Thoughtbuster. Very good player over in 19th. Very tough stuff to see. Gotta get back, my boy. Sundula. I've seen Sundula play a lot. And Tricky over in 11. We got the 10th seed versus... Is it Rave-Kun that's playing?
Yeah, it's Rave-Kun. All
right, the 10th seed versus the 1st seed. Holy, this is some NBA style stuff. If you've been keeping up, my Golden State Warriors got eliminated. I'm so sad. Please, God, I want them to win so badly, and they keep losing. So close, but it was very well done by the Minnesota Timberwolves. And before I continue talking about basketball, let's get back to this. Oh my God. All right, so I'm looking at the pools, right? We got Vicky Viper versus Kiragi, Mechafan 80. My boy, Mechafan 82. I love Mechafan. Everyone knows I love Mechafan. This guy's awesome to watch. With his Dankuga A1, the sword combo is always nasty. By the way, this is totally unrelated to the FGC, but I just cannot ignore it. Doom the Dark Ages came out, and it's awesome.
Oh, yeah, I've been seeing all my homies playing it. I've still got to beat Expedition 33. I've been taking a break because I've been busy as fuck with work, but I've been trapped in that vortex.
Yeah, Claire Obscure is also such an awesome game. I haven't been able to play it, but all my friends have been playing it. So, you know, I haven't gotten spoilers, thankfully. You know, but you know, I love Expedition 33. The art style looks amazing. The graphics are amazing. It's very rare for the two to be combined, by the way, like art style and graphics. It's very rare for me. But like Expedition 33 managed to nail down a good art style and good graphics at the same time. So I gotta give props to that. The story's amazing. I haven't had an RPG capture me for a while, except Persona 3. I love that game since I was a kid, so can't say much. But you know, Claire Obscure is almost like a Persona game to me. Like I love the turn-based combat in that game. So, you know, a lot of good games. This year has been good, full of good games. We got Iron Saga Versus. We got in City of the Wolves. We got in
Hunter x Hunter coming up next.
Oh, the Net Impact. Yeah, I'm excited to see. I'm a fan of anime fighters, but maybe it's just me. Net Impact looks a little weird, but I am excited to see how it does. I'm way more excited. Unironically, I am more excited for Net Impact than I am for the League of Legends fighting game. I am not kidding.
Because they keep delaying it, so you're just like, where is it?
Yeah, just like Net Impact. Where are you, dog? Yeah, K-Craw, see you made it in time. There's one more match for you. It's pretty hype. We got Rave versus Periwinkles. There we go. I remember the names. There we go. Just waiting for them to queue up, so you're good. We're just talking about some of the games that came out in 2025 while we're waiting, you know. And here they are, our Periwinkles from the ad. Wushuang A1, I love to see it, and Rave-Kun with his iconic Susanoo 2. Every time I hear Susanoo, I can't think of the guy with the mop, and I just think of, if you ever played Blaze Blue Central Fiction, I just think of Wari wa go, Wari wa rai, Wari wa zen, Wagami wa suwete wo tachi kure ga, Wari wa Susanoo Takehaya, oshiete, mairu! I love that guy. That guy's actually might be my favorite fighting game character ever, along with Naoto from Blaze Blue 2. But anyways, enough ranting about other games. We gotta lock in on Iron Saga versus first to 5, all the way up King's Cup. We got Periwinkles versus Rave-Kun, 10th seed versus the 1st seed. Rave-Kun looking to just extend the amount of points he's gotten, and it could very well be possible. Periwinkles, I haven't seen them play, but you know, you never know. And Rave-Kun always on point with his Susanoo color, but I did not like this. I did not like this wushuang color at all. Zoning from Rave-Kun, I'm liking the zoning overall. Goes in, overhead, medium, King of Fighters style fireball. Oh, this will be a nice combo. Remember, one of the main things about Susanoo, right? They thrive off of those like counter hits, those small interactions that just nets them quite a bit of good damage and advantage. They're kind of like a Vortex style character. Finally, Periwinkles gets out but gets hit by the wind wall, and this is one of Susanoo A2's main strength, which I love to see by Rave-Kun because it's very rare. And the side switch right there. It's very rare to see people use Susanoo A2, and most of them stick to the install of A1. But one of the strengths is the fact that they can recharge the fireball. Like the big fireball, they can recharge it if you're blocking it. You have to respect it, but sometimes you can't respect it because you're just gonna start getting into that vortex of, oh, am I gonna go in now or will I recharge? Or am I gonna go in now? And Rave-Kun is an expert at those mind games. And you can see those King of Fighter style fireball just, you know, to extend the pressure by a little bit, using the wind vortex to, you know, cancel out the shells. I will say this, Susanoo is a character that deals very well with wushuang, since they share a lot of similar strengths. In my opinion, Susanoo is a little bit higher rated than wushuang in my tier list, but wushuang is a character that depends entirely on their pilot, so you never know. Periwinkles could just, you know, cash out something and I could just be like left like a skeleton with my jaw dropping. But right now, Rave-Kun in the driving seat. Oh my god, that poke didn't reach. Even I thought that would reach. All right, using the wall of wind. cancels out the shell right there. And I'm loving that from Rave-Kun, just knowing exactly when to, use his projectiles to cancel out the shell advantage. But look at that. Periwinkle's now on the driving seat. Overhead, cashes out. This could be it. Boom! Headshot. Shotgun shell. Reload. It's 1-1. Periwinkle is not going down without a fight. Rave-Kun. Oof. That cost him a little bit of bar to energy guard right there. Has to find his way in as quickly as possible. Wall of wind. Grab. There we go. Into the corner. Grab. Grab loops. This is not Street Fighter 6. Hold up. Is this Street Fighter 6? Hold up. Hold up. Wrong game, Rave-Kun. Calm down. All right. Sets up the wind. Now in we go. Very nice combo. Break boost to extend the damage just by a little bit. And look at that. Look at the damage is starting to pile up. Overhead. Cross up. Grab into the corner. There you go. Cashes out the round. Rave-Kun already 1.5 points in.
I see what you did.
Round 1. Engage.
All right, Periwinkles gets caught by the King of Fire. That fireball is so quick. I have to check the frame data on that fireball because that fireball looks insane for this game. It doesn't matter if the characters have good mobility. That fireball comes out so quick. Oh my god, and look at that, the double overhead. Whoa, chill, Rave-Kun. Just, oonga boonga on the overheads. Periwinkles finds her way in. Misses the overhead, but doesn't miss that anti-air for the launch. Grab, holy shit. Nice combo. I love this combo extension. Super boom, headshot. Wow, that was quick. The Rave-Kun's health melted in that round. Am I wrong? How quick was that? Periwinkles just took his health out like in 10 seconds. Armored move, very nice. And again, that massive overhead. Show. You gotta move forward slowly against Susanoo right there. Hold up. Oh my god, and the flash counter too on top of that. In the corner, EX extension. Oh. What the hell? Wait, did the flash counter let him do that for free? Or did he have to spend the bar? Like, I think he had to spend the bar, right?
No, he had to spend the bar, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, because I was going to be like...
A2 version, so I don't know right away, but I'm pretty sure he had to spend the bar.
Hold up, I was like, hold up, what is that crazy interaction? Wushuang cannot... His flash counters cannot last this long. Holy. All right, Rave-Kun. Oh! What the hell? Gets grabbed right there. Armored move, but gets hit with the wall of winds. You know what I mean? That fireball comes out so quick. It's not like long range, but I think it just gives such a nice option to just emergency fireball with. Spamming the projectiles right there. And Periwinkles has to respect it. Decides to finally close the gap. Periwinkles, trying to get this first round in. Honestly, has a good chance. Rave-Kun, though, trying to make that chance could not happen. All right, decides to go back to zoning a little bit. The pushback on that particular, the wind slash, like the big horizontal wind slash is so big. Like, it doesn't look like a lot, but when you're getting spammed, it's so hard to deal with. All right, Rave-Kun going for the mix. Periwinkle's nice defense. I'm loving the Periwinkle defense. Very nice. All right. Oh, dashes through the wind. That's exactly what you need to do to find your way in. Just when you see him charging, dash through. All right. Throw escape. Very nice from Periwinkle. Again, Periwinkle's defense is impeccable. I will not lie. This is some of the best defense I've seen in this game. Very patient.
Player 2 wins.
Oh, might have lost 0 again. All right, let's kick it in. I'm go ahead and jump into it. I'm also like doing admin stuff in the background as far as the bracket goes with the league. Oh, the cross up right into the super, immediately cashing out. Yeah, with all that health though, wushuang, it didn't really matter too much. Oh, nice anti-air, but no follow-up. Oh, using the wind to actually cover the grab. I like it. Oh, gets the anti-air, yo. That down C, I was gonna say it's down H. That down C carries pretty far. Yo, the slow walk down though from Periwinkle. Got him with the shell. Alright, both players real contempt to just play. Oh, nice use of the wind to cover it with the super. Oh my gosh. Scoops got him with the grab. Good tag. I like how Periwinkle's is real content to just slow walk down to get the overhead from long range. Nobody expecting it. And closing it out. That is now 2-1 to Periwinkles. Yeah, that overhead range is very misleading.
Round 1. Engage.
Oh, nobody's home for the grab. Pressure string gets the grab. Nice use of the forward A. Yo, that overhead.
Can you hear me? Hold up.
I can hear you.
My Discord been bugging, bro. I'm not gonna lie.
All right.
I couldn't hear you for like a second. All right, going back to the match. Splash out super from Susanoo right there. Bam! Big damage again. Like I said, the chip damage just amounts to a lot in those medium settings because look at the damage extensions right there. Periwinkle's in the advantage sheet. Rave-Kun trying to lower that advantage. Doesn't want to let Periwinkle get a full amount of points. Periwinkle's looking to end Rave-Kun's reign. And that EX, oh my god, the use of Rave-Kun, you know how Rave-Kun uses the EX, overhead version where it just takes him to the air and slams down. He's as an effective, long-range anti-air. It's very nice, especially against a matchup like wushuang, who usually just, camps out a little bit. It's been very painful for Periwinkles, who can't just, AFK shell, and that hurts the strategy a lot. The flash counter, maybe this will be a nice damage extension. Doesn't quite get it. Wind slash. Oh, but the tornado from the air misses, evening it out the health pool by a little bit. EX grab. Hold up. This will be big combo time. Desperation super here should cash out. That's right. All right, it's 1-1 on the fourth set. Yeah, the fourth set. Periwinkle is looking to extend her advantage, or their advantage. Rave-Kun trying to even out the sets. And what I'm liking is the fact that Periwinkle's, even though having to be on the defensive side of things for a lot of the match, has been showing a lot of good offensive prowess. And that's the best thing you can ask for in a player. Just, being a good two-way player. Break boost from Rave-Kun, evening out the health pools by a lot right there. You can see 400, 300 HP. Nice combo extension. And the grab. Oh, but the counter. Oh wait, this is bad for almost cashing out the set. But EX Tornado catches. Periwinkle's not blocking. Cost Periwinkle's the set. It's now 2-2. 2.5 points on both sides. A little bit of neutral right there. You can see Rave-Kun has decided to be a little bit more offensive about things in this fifth set, sorry. Sets up Sets up the projectile. Gets a nice combo. Periwinkles blocking, but right now gets back in the offensive helm of things. You can see that right there. He whiffed the grab. Yikes. Rave-Kun getting that first pepperoni in quickly. Periwinkles looking to even out and getting the advantage. Oh, and the backdash. Oh my god, that could have ended very badly for Periwinkles right there. EX spin right there. And the flash counter from the anti right there. And you can see it right there, but like Rave-Kun has been doing a good job of catching Periwinkles, you know, just the armored move doesn't get armor until like halfway through. So like has been doing a good job of just catching the armor move before the armor actually comes out and punishing Periwinkles for trying to get back on the offensive E reversal right there. And the low Rave-Kun is now on the advantage, 3.5 points.
Round 1.
All right, here we go. The 6th set, yeah? All right. Nice combo. Periwinkles looking for the early round win. Gets pushed back by Rave-Kun. Right there, you saw with the wind. Throw escape, very nice. Read. Oh wait, Periwinkles like that with the reads. Hold up, I'm enjoying this. Empty jump low. Susanoo is one of the masters at the empty jump low, right? Because the empty jump is super hard to telegraph because Susanoo, it's not like he doesn't have options from the jump. So when he empty jumps, sometimes you're like, wait, what's going on? And then he just gets the low, which is super hard to tell if it's the overhead or the low version. And it can be very scary to deal with sometimes. So like Periwinkles has been doing a good job of blocking. And the anti-air, hold up, no flash counter, but this should be a very nice combo extension. Oh, but the side switch super. Oh, no. Doesn't. Oh, level 3 super for the cash out. It should kill. And Periwinkles gets the first round up. Trying to even out the sets against Rave-Kun. Just bring it down to the wire. Both players are very evenly matched in this matchup. I'm not going to lie. And that was redundant. Periwinkles has to maybe mash out a little bit more out of moves. Has been costing a little bit of his advantage out. Boom. All right. Again, making himself safe with the shells. No anti-air. Very rare for Periwinkles, who's been very on point with the anti-airs all game. Grab. Oh, but the flash counter, this is bad. Level 3 super right here. This could kill. Look at that 1 HP. But Periwinkles looking to, you know... Oh, wait. Doesn't get cool. Full combo. Wait, this could be... Hold up. Oh my god, wait, this is it. Oh my god, Periwinkle evens out the sets with a surprising comeback win right there. 3-3. Holy. Very scary stuff, but Periwinkle's not scared at all. Goes in. A little bit of confidence boost. Now swinging a little bit more than they were last round. Periwinkle's grab. Into the corner you go. Both times tried to anti-air, but both failed right there. Blocks armor. Hold up, very nice combo right here. EX spin right there. Blocks the overhead. Has to respect the... Oh! Doesn't respect it at all. I'm capping. Doesn't have to respect it at all. Just anti-airs. Periwinkle's just trying to find a way in. Gets grabbed right there. Resets the positional advantage that Periwinkle's might have had. Oh, and gets caught by the anti-air. Rave-Kun. Boom! This could kill. It does. Look at that. Rave-Kun getting the first round up at set 7.
Round 2. Engage.
Armor move. Armor's through in the corner. It's I think one of Periwinkles, the thing that they haven't been doing a lot in this match is just setting up the shell. If you set up the shell, you get so much advantage, especially against a character like Susanoo that doesn't have that great of a defensive, you know, edge. Apart from maybe spin. All right. Oh my god, that dash-in was wild. But Periwinkles with the break boost doesn't quite get it. Right now has no access to their meter. Just slowly walking up. A little bit more of HP, but not in the driving seat, so that HP can dwindle down a lot. Has to be very careful about what they do right now. Armor. Oh, and but blocks it. Hold up. The Desperation Super is blocked and into the Self-Desperation Super to cash out the W on the second and round. Final round right here. Oh, but the overhead is caught. Rave-Kun in a very dominant position since the early round right here. Periwinkles has to find a way to break the offense right here. But the anti-air is just denying it right here. Armor in the driving position finally. Oh, gets caught right before the armor started. Breaks the wind. Oh, finally gets a jump in. This could be very nice positional advantage and damage. Block spin. Gets caught with the low. Overhead. E-reversal. Blocks the wind wall. Oh, into the cash out Desperation Super. I don't think this kills, but very nice damage. 80 HP is 106. One interaction away from death. This is a scary position, but maybe Periwinkles has a way. Rave-Kun just cashes out the win right there. Fourth set, not forcing a match point. Periwinkles just has to find a way to tie it and maybe take it to, match point. Gel. And no, not the gasoline brand. Flash counter, hold up. This could be big. Respecting the projectiles a lot right here. Periwinkles in the driving position, but still has to be careful. Very nice combo right here in the corner. No break boost to extend the damage. Blocks? I thought they didn't block it for a second right there. Block spin though. Ninjago style. And a perfect from Periwinkles right there. Periwinkles not taking anything, laying down. Very nice play, well played from Periwinkles. I haven't seen them play a lot, but they've been cooking this entire time. Armor gets caught by the lows. Oh, and catches the jump in. Very even set right now. Might not look that way, but right there, Periwinkles is evened out their HP pool. Rave-Kun just hits with the super. Periwinkles in a very bad position in the grab. This could be very bad, but full combo. Armor. Desperation super maybe. Oh, so close from cashing out the win. Block spin. Break boost. Oh! And Periwinkle ties the game. It's now going down to the wire. Down to set 10? Yeah, I'm right. Set 10. Hold up.
9.
No, set 9. Hold up. There we go. My math was not mathing. Periwinkles has been doing a great job of just keeping up with Rave-Kun every step of the way. All right, is getting forced by the fireball in the corner, but finally gets out in the offensive. Gets hit with spin. Blocks the overhead. Shell to make itself safe. Gets hit. Very tough in the corner. Mashes out. Not scared to, you know, sometimes take the initiative. Oh, gets hit with spin. This could be the round. Not quite. But Rave-Kun quickly cashes out. Periwinkle looking to bring it down to the wire. Fine. First pepperoni on the pizza by Rave-Kun. Blocks it. Very surprising. I'm not going to lie. I thought the frame disadvantage would have made it so Rave-Kun had a guaranteed punish. But Periwinkle still on the driving, on, you know, the more neutral side of things. Now gets hit by Rave-Kun in the corner. Oh, but I think messed up which version of the projectiles they wanted. Rave-Kun now in a bad situation, even out health pools right here. Oh, and the anti-air will lead to a very big punish. Hold up, this doesn't quite get the full combo, but the low, check the toes. You gotta watch out. It's now going down to the wire. Let's get it, though. Armor move. Early, hold up. This is bad for Rave-Kun. Periwinkle's in the driving position. And almost every time Periwinkle's has been in the driving position early into the round, it has been a win for them. Oh, and the flash counter. Hold up. Rave-Kun does not know what to do. Does not set up shell. Spin move into break boost grab. Hold up right now. Rave-Kun in the driving position this time. HP pool little divided, but you know that can be evened out with good offense. Periwinkle's trying to mash out. Oh, when they do. Wait, did that hop over the projectile? Oh my god. Hold up. This could almost be it. No bar. Full bar from Susanoo right here. Rave-Kun has a way to end the set. If Periwinkle is not careful. One interaction away from the W. This could be it. And it is. Periwinkle walks out with the W after a long and hard-fought set. Oh my goodness. Periwinkle defeats the #1 overall. Definitely boosting up her numbers in the leaderboards. Rave-Kun takes a loss right there. The first seed versus 10th seed went down to the wire. There's some NBA level narrative, don't lie. Holy, very exciting stuff overall over here in the King's Cup. Holy, these sets have been exciting. I didn't even know what was going to happen half the time. I was just like, what is going on?
Give me a second. I'm just updating, putting that last in, and I'm going to post out what the final standings is for the night.
Yes, sir. That's the last match of today, right?
Yep, that is. So I'll do that. You can go ahead and get your, say your final remarks. Appreciate all the help.
Oh my god. Very nice done to all the competitors over here at King's Cup. Make sure to tune in next time. Holy.
Yeah, we got all the way up still happening this Sunday and then next Thursday. So this is week 2. We have 2 weeks total of this. 4 weeks total. So at the end of the final week, the top 4 players enter a single elimination bracket where they play for a $100 split.
Wait, my headphones acting a little bit funky right now. I just hear you very muffled.
Okay, so yeah, so it's 4 weeks total. This is week 2. Week officially ends Saturday night, going to Sunday. At the end of the 4th week, the top 4 players gets put into a single elimination bracket where they play for a split of $100 with I want to say I have it like 50, 25. I have to look at the numbers again, but of course the winner of the actual league gets the most of the cut. And it's crowdfunded, so it starts at 100, but it goes, whoever puts in, it can definitely go higher.
I'm excited to see next week. And the week after that, of course. So make sure to tune back in. And of course, the tournament all the way up on Sundays. I will probably be hosting, commentating, that too. So make sure to tune back in. It's always very fun to see. Last week we had a Mr. Chubby W again, right?
Yep.
Yeah, so Mr. Chubby always a very dominant contender in those matchups. I'm excited to see. I definitely want to see Vicky Viper, Mr. Chubby, Mecha Fan, and all the other people, play again. I love seeing all of those guys compete. So can't forget Suna, OG Cornflakes, Super Lupin, Hyper Hiko, all good players. So I'm excited to see them compete even more.
So this is just for tonight. This is the final. It was so many matches tonight. I think there was like a good. Let me see. We started with like 9, and we jumped to get to 30 matches per week.
Holy. 30 matches per week is a little bit insane. I will not lie, but we're balling.
We started with 9 matches before tonight, and we ended like at 20. So that was a good 11 matches, including the 5 we had on stream. So we got a few more to go, close things out. I'm about to start week 3, but that's the current standing. So Rave-Kun still is number 1. Reina jumps into the top 4 for the first time at 2, and she's only a point back. River's been off and on number 1. He's still there at number 3, and now we got Periwinkles and Lilacs, who had a really good night. They was wrecking shop in their pool, and they hopped into the fourth spot, so they're in the top 4 for the very first time.
Well deserved too. That was a very tough matchup. If you don't know, wushuang has a lot of trouble dealing with zoners and characters that can just put projectiles on screen.
Oh, I know. I play A2 wushuang.
Yeah, it's a character that has a tough matchup in general against Susanoo too, particularly too, where like you just see the screen and you're just like, what am I supposed to do here? And Periwinkles just patience, combos, and just knowing when to mash just got them the win against the first seed and just catapulted them all the way to the top 4. Very exciting stuff. Would love to see more of them. So I want to see more, low key, I could go for 10 more matches right now. But right now, you're probably going to close things out yourself. So I'm going to hand over the word to you.
All right, appreciate it. Thank you once again. Thanks again for the commentary, man. You help out a lot. I was able to actually manage everything and still, get things updated. Otherwise, without you here, I'll still be working on the leaderboard.
It's all good. I enjoy commentating. If I could, I would be commentating in Japanese in Evo Japan, even without knowing Japanese. I know a little bit, but you gotta love the game.
All right, homie, you have a good night, man.
You too, my guy. Have a good night, King.
All right, so that's gonna wrap things up here for us. Much love to everybody who tuned in. Like I said, we will be back Sunday with All the Way Up number 25. Is that? I gotta do my counts are all out of the place right now. Give me a second. I think it's 25. It's either 25 or 26. We definitely be back Sunday. Yeah, 26. I'm sorry. We'll be back Sunday with 26, and we'll definitely be back next Thursday for week 3 of matches as well. But until then, y'all have a wonderful night. Stay safe. Peace.
He's getting caught like this. This is the bad thing. Getting caught with wrong game. Look, this is not Street Fighter 5. But like getting caught with a all right. Blocks the double overhead. Very well done from